Well, I did this to myself, completed 99 runecrafting, and now I'm jumping right into 99 agility. Why did I have to leave all these bad skills for the end? I looked over the various methods for getting 99 agility, and it basically came down to, do I want to do Arty course, or do I want to do Hallowed Sepulchre? I've settled on Arty because I feel the Ring of Endurance's main use case is skilling, and I'm almost maxed. Plus, by doing Arty, I end up with Marks of Grace, which is future stamina potions, and possibly meaning less post-99 agility needed. I had a hard clue and an elite clue in the bank, and I thought to myself, you know what? Let's break up this agility with a casket. Yes, this is why I don't do clues. Purple suits are nice, but that's just Alex. There is level 98 agility. I now have 10 skills left to go for max, and 1.2 million experience until agility is done. Now that I have the Shadow, I've swapped up my invocations. I turned off Path Seeker, which the comments section heavily suggested. I think it was good before I had the Shadow, as the supply invocations were harder with one salt, but now I'd rather turn off Path Seeker and instead increase the help invocations to the second tier. Once I get used to it, I'll go to the no help needed, which will push the invocation up to 425. With my Infernal Cape and Torture, that will still allow me to 3 down without a special attack weapon. There is expert mode number 350. As you can see, the invocation has been pumped up to 425, as I've turned on the final supply invocation. The only difference is that I now keep my potions after the 4 bosses, rather than banking them with the pot. You can see on this kill I had 1.5 restores, 2 brews, and a full ambrosia left, so it's not like it was even close. I should be able to do this every time in the future. Drop rate wise, it's 10.1% without the final MVP points. Once I go through, I think that'll push it up to about 10.3%, which is between 1 in 9 and 1 in 10. While I may no longer need Blood Furies for the tombs, I still need it for other pieces of content, notably necks. And as I only have 416 total charges left, I'm going to try to thieve my way to another set or 2. My plan is to pickpocket 1,000 Vires a day. That way I, 1, don't burn out on them, trying to do like 20,000 in a single day. And 2, I should end up with more than 2 shards per week, which should maintain me with how much necks I'm doing. About 1,000 pickpockets done. No blood shard today, but we go again tomorrow. To keep the thieving up, I'm going to need to use a lot, and I mean a lot of dodgy necklaces. They make such a difference, and I just flat out refuse to thieve Vires without them. I did save some opals for future expeditious bracelets, but for now the majority of the opals are being converted to dodgy necklaces. 400 dodgy necklaces made, that should be a bunch of blood shards. I've tried a couple 410s here, and basically what I did was turned off Holy Overloads to see if I could get considerably faster raids, as I no longer let Kefri heal to 115% each wave. But honestly, it didn't make as much of a difference as I thought it would, plus the drop rate decreased down to 9.6%. The 1 or so minute time save is not worth losing that 0.7% drop chance. Alrighty, purple number 23, well, I think it's purple number 23. We've been on a hot streak of late getting both the Shadow and Chaps in our last 4, so I'll be shocked if it's the body, but we can always hope. And I got myself another Fang. Wow, they're only 23 mil, holy shit, they are cheap. There goes my desk coffer plans. There it is, 2 Blood Fury shards, that is 20,000 charges in the amulet. Next has been quote-unquote unlocked for us. In talking to people, a full blood shard lasts like 250 kills at next, so these 2 shards should get me through the first 500 necks. Hopefully, I'll get a drop or 2 along the way. I'm pretty lucky at pickpocketing Vires, as I now have 6 shards from them, and I'm not even at the drop rate for 4 of them yet, but it does balance out with my dry streak at killing the Vires. Combining the both of them, I'm basically on drop rate. The Blood Fury now has 20,416 charges. Hell yeah. It took me, I don't know, maybe a year since I got the Farmer's Hat till I got to use it for the clue step for the first time, but I'm thanking past me because you know if I didn't have that Farmer's Hat from Tithe already, I'd be dropping this clue so fast. Look at that, got myself the Master Casket, didn't have to drop it, which is nice. I'm not sure my actual completion chance, but I wager it's around 50%. Oh, there we go. There is the Mimic. Didn't take long at all. Yes. Beyond the clue scroll benefits, the Mimic grants us both an elite task for 1 kill, thank you for the free 4 combat achievement points, and also a music track, which brings us that much closer to unlocking the music cape. New collection log slot, the Samurai Casa. You can also see the bonus Mimic reward, which is 500 ability runes. Not too shabby. Next is an interesting boss because the skills required are the exact skills I suck at. Precise clicks, quick switches, don't miss ticks, and eat correctly. I'm sure with time I'll get used to it, but at the start of this it feels real rough. Starting off with 4-mans, but the goal is to get that down to trios soon to help out my drop potential. That is the second next drop I've seen. Astra picked himself up the Nihil Horn, and he now owns a Zerite crossbow. It's funny, I've seen 2 drops, and they've both been his. We'll get one soon enough. I'm still getting better at it, and with that my drop potential kind of increases with every kill, and eventually we'll go down to those trios. I just had an eureka moment. There is something that I completely forgot about, the monkey backpacks, and I've done it like 3 times on League, so you'd think I would remember it by now, but I can get the final agility level while also completing collection logs. Screw Artie. At the crash site, there is a crate that is searchable, which gets you a monkey that can go on your back. You can unlock different appearances for that monkey by completing a Batal laps. Looking at the monkey backpack collection log tab, there are a total of 6 additional monkeys that can be unlocked, ranging from 100 laps completed all the way up to 2,000 laps completed. Now, each lap of the Batal course gives 580 experience, and with me having about 1 million experience left to go to 99, I'll get 99 well before hitting 2,000 laps. I think it'll be around the 1,700 number. Luckily, it is a relatively quick agility course with only a couple obstacles and a 38-second timer if you're tick perfect, meaning you can get almost 100 laps an hour. I'll do an hour and come back to see how many I get as a test. That is basically the end of the first hour here. Well, I have a minute left, so you can add 1 more lap, but as expected, the count is in the low 90s, making this a 22 to 23 hour grind. But knowing me in the future, I won't pay as much attention, so we might get 85 or so laps per hour long term here. Agility lap count number 500, that is enough for the first day. My goal for each day is going to be 500 laps, turning this into a 4-day grind. I've now unlocked the Maniacal Monkey, but I'm not going to swap to it yet so I can get the dopamine of unlocking all 6 at once. Jump Cut City, it's been a couple days and nothing much has happened, but I have 1,500 laps now, and I've unlocked the Kruk Jr. skin. I've done my 500 laps for the day, and it's only 7 p.m., which I think means I'm gonna have to grind out 99 tonight. Couple hundred more laps to go. 1,732 laps later. 99 agility is mine. That is so nice to be done. I am now a master of agility. But the sad part is, I'm going right back to the laps because I need that 2k for the Princely Monkey, 3 more hours to go, and I know if I stop now, I'm never coming back. There it is, 2,000 agility laps, goodbye agility, hopefully forever. To unlock the actual collection log, we gotta transform to each one in order. Let's spam our clan chat. Plus 6 collection logs up to 518 total. We're getting there. With the Krugery off, I can now have the monkey on my back. The tough thing now is to decide which one do I put forever. Obviously, Princely is the biggest flex because 2,000 laps is the biggest number, but I don't think it looks the best. I'm going to go for the Maniacal Monkey as it really fits with the Black Graceful. Those green eyes are piercing. I hope that this is the last agility lap I have to do for a long time. The next time I do agility will be when I run out of staminas. And I have 3,000 in the bank, plus another 1,500 in Marks of Grace. Should last me a couple years, I think. I hope. Let's see. I may be done agility, but I'm not done skilling. I'm bringing myself back to the herbivore to get the final bit of hunter experience. My original plan after getting the Herbie pet was to get the hunter experience with birdhouse runs. Me 2 months ago, I was like, well, if I do 5 birdhouse runs a day, I'll hit 99 hunter long before I max. Well, let's just say I struggled to even get 1 birdhouse run a day, let alone 5, so that plan fell apart. But herbivore is probably one of my favorite skilling activities. It's mindless and it's the perfect second monitor activity while watching Netflix, but it's not so AFK that you feel like you need to be doing something else at the same time. While I am doing this, I'm going to do my best to make some headless arrows, passively train up some fletching at the same time, potentially saving a couple hours of fletching in the future. At the same time, I'm going to get some fossils, and I might as well bank them because they are prayer experience. I won't process the small fossils as the XP is too low, but for medium plus, it's way more prayer experience, which means I guess I'm training all 3 skills I have left at the same time. Level 98 Hunter, 1 more Hunter level to go. Based on the XP per hour, it should be about 7 hours of Herbivore. With 99 Agility, I now have a new home for lamps, which is going to be prayer. And you can think of it this way, every genie I use is 2 less dragon bones I have to bank. Now this is the best way to train prayer. Go to Nex, loot your teammates' bones, and get that 5 experience.
Oh my god, no way! There's no way! What the hell? That's the second pet we've seen tonight. I got the Nextling pet. That is crazy. My pet luck is insane. That is kill count 70. The first Nex drop I've seen is a Nextling. Well, the first personal. And that is the second pet I've seen. If you look at the Nex collection log, I have the Nextling pet at 214 Nihil shards, and I have no other drops. This is mostly 4-mans. I've been doing some trios recently, so I'm probably like halfway to a drop rate, and the amount of Nihil shards checks out for that. So hopefully I can pick up a useful item. That is crazy. My pet luck is insane.
This guy, he just gets everything. ZCB, Ancient Godsword, the pet, 2 pieces of Torva. The man is on fire. If you exclude pets, I've now seen 3 drops, and all 3 times the drop has gone to Mr. Astra as a unique drop. I guess I'm his good luck charm. This drop is 24 Nihil shards, and it actually brings us to a relatively important milestone. I now have over 250 Nihil shards, which is the amount of shards you need to make a Zerat crossbow. Meaning all additional shards can be used to make Ancient Brews. Ancient Brews, which can be converted into Forgotten Brews, are huge for me because I don't have an imbued heart. So whenever I shadow things outside of raids, I'll want to boost my level with these potions, as they are a substantial DPS increase. I'm thinking places like Muspa or Whisper, where it'll be really good. That is probably enough Nex for now, up to 98 kills, and it's time to go back to skilling to knock out this hunter. 2,291 herbivores later, there is level 99 Hunter, allowing us to purchase and equip the Hunter Cape. I don't think it's that good because it's just a couple not often used teleports, but it will be a nice part of the max cape once I get it. This leaves me only 2 skills for max cape, 3 prayer levels, and 4 fletching levels. And then the max cape is mine. I got pretty lazy with the headless arrows across the hunting, only made about 60k, but that just means I'll have to do more fletching later. I'm going to figure out exactly how I'm going to train prayer, and I'll come back to you guys next time in the next video with that. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. Really helps out the video get pushed out wider and wider to more people, and I really appreciate it every time. But past that, have a good day, and I'll catch you on the next one.